Alex Lifeson reflects on the immense legacy Neil Peart left behind. The drummer's unparalleled skill and iconic contributions to Rush defined the band's sound for decades. Lifeson reveals the pressure he felt stepping into a new phase without his musical partner, and the fear of never finding someone who could match Peart's energy. The first time Alex Lifeson heard Anika Nilles play, he was captivated. This chapter explores how Lifeson discovered Nilles, a rising star known for her innovative drumming style. He was struck by her unique sound, but it was more than just her talent that intrigued him. It was the potential she held to bring something fresh to the table. Alex discusses the internal conflict of replacing a legend. Neil Peart was more than a drummer to Rush. He was the band's heartbeat. Lifeson shares his struggle to respect the spirit of Peart's drumming while integrating a new voice, Anika, into the band's complex rhythm section. Anika Nilles is known for her fluid, experimental drumming style that blends jazz, rock, and electronic elements. Alex explains the difficulty of reconciling Nilles' modern, freer style with Peart's meticulous, structured approach. He feared whether the audience would accept this dramatic shift. When Alex, Anika, and the band first played together, there was a palpable tension. Lifeson recounts the first few rehearsals and the challenges of meshing two distinct drumming styles. Anika's willingness to experiment was both exciting and unnerving. Would she respect the old Rush sound, or redefine it completely? Rush fans are fiercely loyal, and the band's history is etched in stone. Alex reflects on the fans' expectations and how they might react to such a significant shift in the band's lineup. Bringing in Anika was a risk, and Lifeson had to navigate the delicate balance between keeping the legacy alive and moving forward. This chapter focuses on how Anika began to reinterpret classic Rush songs. Lifeson shares the process of introducing her to Rush's iconic catalog and how her unique approach to drumming injected a new life into old tracks. Her style infused a level of unpredictability that both challenged and excited the band. As the band worked through new material with Nilles, a sense of harmony began to emerge. Alex talks about the learning curve, not only for Nilles, but for the band itself. The key to their success was finding a balance between honoring the past and embracing the future. The first tour with Anika was a nerve-wracking experience for Lifeson. He opens up about the pressure of performing in front of longtime fans who were used to the iconic Peart beats. Would they accept a new drummer in such an important role? Alex shares his thoughts on how it felt to be on stage with someone new. As Anika Nilles continued to grow within the band, her impact became clear. Lifeson speaks about how Nilles was able to adapt to the complexity of Rush's music while still leaving her own imprint. He reflects on how she helped redefine Rush for a new era without trying to mimic Peart's style. In the final chapter, Alex Lifeson looks to the future. He talks about the challenges, but also the excitement of working with Anika and how she is part of a new chapter for the band. Rush's music is evolving, and though Neil Peart's shadow looms large, Anika's presence signifies a fresh start for a band always known for pushing musical boundaries. Alex Lifeson remembers the moment he sat down with Anika Nilles for a long, honest conversation, just the two of them, no instruments, no pressure. He felt it was time to share the real weight behind Rush's music, what it meant to fans, and why bringing in a new drummer was not just a musical decision, but an emotional one. Alex admits that he feared Anika might feel overwhelmed by Neil Peart's legacy, but instead of intimidation, she showed respect and curiosity. She asked detailed questions about Peart's philosophy, his writing process, and how the band communicated on and off stage. For Alex, that was the moment he realized Nilles wasn't there to replace Peart. She was there to understand him. This chapter shows how a deep, honest talk became a turning point. The first time Anika truly clicked with the band happened during a late-night studio session. The atmosphere was tense. Everyone could feel that something wasn't aligning yet. But then Nilles adjusted her approach, leaning into Peart's spirit while using her own rhythmic voice. It was subtle, but powerful. Suddenly, a new track came alive. The room felt electric, and Alex knew they had crossed a major barrier. Alex and Anika spent countless hours studying old Rush recordings. This chapter explores how Nilles approached the iconic Peart patterns, never copying, but studying them like musical architecture. She kept the blueprint but rewrote the details with her own creative colors. Alex realized this was how Rush could evolve without abandoning its roots. Even before playing a single live show, Alex Lifeson knew critics would analyze every second of Anika's drumming. This chapter dives into the emotional burden of facing scrutiny from fans, journalists, and even musicians. Alex reveals his personal fears, but also the confidence he gained watching Nilles handle pressure with calm, quiet strength. Neil Peart's loss still followed Alex. This chapter explores how grief shaped the band's decision-making and how Anika handled entering a space filled with memories. She never avoided the topic, she embraced it. Alex explains how her sensitivity turned grief into guidance, helping the band heal while moving forward. This chapter explores the musical evolution Rush began embracing with Anika. Her influences, modern fusion, electronic grooves, odd time signatures, opened doors the band had never explored before. Alex describes the excitement of discovering new possibilities and how the band started writing music that neither Peart nor Nilles alone could have created. When Rush finally shared early rehearsal clips online, the fan base erupted, some supportive, others doubtful. Alex talks about the emotional roller coaster of reading thousands of comments. But then something unexpected happened. Fans began appreciating the balance between Peart's legacy and Nilles' originality. Slowly, acceptance grew. This chapter shifts focus to Nilles herself, her childhood, her influences, and her personal fear of stepping into Rush's world. Alex shares moments when Nilles opened up about feeling both honored and terrified. Her dedication, discipline, and humility helped the band see her not as an outsider, but as family. The lights, the sound checks, the giant drum kit. Everything felt real. Alex remembers the moment the band ran through their first full-stage rehearsal with Anika. The energy was overwhelming. This chapter captures the nerves, the mistakes, the breakthroughs, and the moment Alex finally said, Neil would be proud. In this powerful final chapter, Alex Lifeson reflects on the entire journey, from fear and uncertainty to hope and renewal. He admits that Neil Peart's presence will always live inside the band, but Anika Nilles, with her respect and innovation, has helped Rush rediscover its heartbeat. The band is not replacing a legend. They are writing a new chapter built on the foundation he created.